energy of this lunar eclipse is not gentle. It's here to reveal, to break open, and to reset what you thought you could never change. Spirit is guiding you to release the weight of the past so a new path can emerge. This is a turning point, a moment where endings transform into beginnings, and you are being asked to step fully into that shift. Welcome in, my beautiful Virgo friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is that your soul is meant to hear today. So we've got the lunar eclipse coming up here on September the 7th. Or 6th, depending on where you live. And this lunar eclipse is in the sign of Pisces. So it's going to act like a mirror that is reflecting to us what we need to know. And it is going down deep into the depths of our subconscious, of our soul. And it's drawing out parts of us, things that we have suppressed, so that we can become aware of them, sit with them, have a conversation with them, work with them, or heal them. All right, so we've got a couple of different sacred woundings that jumped out. I'm going to use the first one here. It just lets me know that there's a few things that are rising up. So the wound of the tightened chest. The wound of the tightened chest is coming in, and love feared more than hate. Love is feared more than hate. This wound forms when love becomes associated with loss, pain, or betrayal. Even tenderness feels threatening, as if letting it in might break you. If you can leave it can leave you feeling guarded, mistrustful, and more comfortable with distance than the risk of being truly held. So some of you might find that you're feeling something like this, or you're seeing this energy being reflected to you. So once again, love feared more than hate. This wound forms when love becomes associated with loss, pain, or betrayal. Even tenderness feels threatening, as if letting it in might break you. It can leave you guarded, mistrustful, and more comfortable with distance than the risk of being truly held. So this is what is rising here. Some of you might be facing it. And yeah, it's something that Spirit wants you to be aware of. Again, maybe even heal. So we're going to draw a shadow card. We're going to see what shadow is coming forward that you might be dealing with. All right, so we are getting know-it-all shadow. Are you experiencing a know-it-all shadow? Now, some of you are going to resonate with the images of these cards. Perhaps you know someone that looks like the woman on this card, right? She's wearing glasses. Maybe this person looks like you or someone you know. Now, this shadow claims to know more than everyone else. It's a prima donna, show off, and smugness there. So the message is, use your knowledge to bring out the best in the people around you. And remember, there is always more to learn. We are always learning. So use your knowledge to bring out the best in the people around you. And remember, there is always more to learn. Okay, so yeah, these are the two things that are being pulled out here. And we're going to pull some tarot cards and see what story is unfolding for you. All right, so we are getting the 9 of Pentacles. So this is a beautiful experience. This is an experience where you're feeling fulfilled. This is where you are receiving the rewards for your hard work and efforts, right? So the number 9 is also letting me know that you are about to level up in your life, Virgo. So get ready for this. So the 9 of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Swords. So you're going to see that things are going to progress very quickly in your life. Things are going to happen very quickly. This is your manifestations. The things that you focus on are what you are drawing in and accomplishing, making happen, right? So you're going to see the results of your hard work here. So that is the Knight of Swords. And we have 4 of Wands, celebration, joy, excitement, connection, happiness. This is all coming into your life. This is what this lunar eclipse is opening you up to. It is illuminating the energies that are surrounding you that you couldn't see now in your life. So this is something that Spirit wants you to actually look for in your life, is the happiness, joy, and excitement and love. All right. So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. Whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. Virgo, I love it when you share with me how these cards show up in your life, how you connect with them, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. I've got a lot of intuitive downloads. They all want to come through at once, but I can only say one word at a time, but I want to say all of them at once. So I keep slurring and slipping on my words here. So I apologize for that. All right, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you and Virgo. I've got your readings out twice a week, once on Thursdays and once on Monday. So make sure you have me marked in your calendars. All right. We've got the number 9 here, the number 12, and the number 4. So 9, 12, 4, if you're seeing these numbers, they are light code frequencies that are connecting you to this reading. Okay, so this lunar eclipse is going to be so beautiful for you. Like, you're going to have a beautiful experience in your life, Virgo. And I feel you already are. There's a lot of happiness here, joy, excitement. You're very focused. So I feel this is because you have created some sort of a rhythm and flow in your life. This is through the Knight of Swords. You have focus, you have a vision, you have a goalpost, you have a destination here, and you're aiming for it. I feel this is your superpower right now. You have clear focus. And this lunar eclipse is actually illuminating your path, areas that you weren't able to see before. Right, when the sun is shining bright, it is a different experience than when the moonlight is around. It's different, it's more quieter. And I feel observation for you is going to be very important. So the energy that you're putting out there in your reality is going to count on what comes through. So you're going to see the fruits of your labor here. So the energy that you're putting out there is coming back full circle. What kind of energy are you putting out there, Virgo? You know, what kind of energy are you vibrating in your situations in your life? I feel there's something specific here someone is moving through. Spirit wants you to know that you are going to be very successful in overcoming a challenge or reaching some sort of a goal, some sort of destination point here. Like, you're going to reach it. This is a part of what's meant to happen on your journey. And you are evolving, you're growing, you're learning, and becoming a new version of yourself. So as we are moving through the Nine of Pentacles, they want you to stop for a moment, pause, and reflect. See how far you've come. What are the lessons that you've learned this far? It feels like a cycle is about to close. And there's like this completion period that you're moving through. You're reaching a completion point. And this is where they want you to slow down in your life. Things are going to feel like they're speeding up. And I feel the speed up is going to happen because you slow down. I feel you're meant to slow down right now and not rush into things, but rather stop for a moment in your life and actually experience the experience you're in, whether it's a good experience or not so good one. They're all just experiences. And this is why we're here, to experience this earthly realm in this human form. We have a lot of emotions, a lot of things that we feel here, and that's a part of that experience. So they want you to immerse yourself in the experiences you're having. Knowing that these are blessings. And, you know, if you're facing a challenge right now, this is an opportunity for you to grow, right? And the energy that you put into the overcoming of that challenge. And it's not about fear. I'm getting fear coming in. And it's not that the universe is testing you. I feel we're always tested, but it's not that we're being tested. These are opportunities for us to grow. It's a part of our soul's evolution. So there's some sort of a connection here to a soul contract coming in. And I'm seeing you reaching a goal and you're celebrating. Like, life is to be celebrated. So if you're feeling tight in the chest, unsure or uncertain about where your life is going, and fearing the energy of love, like, you want to express love. So this is where they really want you to open your heart center. This is jumping out at me, and I do feel that This part of your body around your heart center might be affected. Maybe you are feeling a tightness in your chest, breathing, right? And, aches and pains around that area on your back, your neck, and your shoulders coming up, right? So this is where body needs rest. It's time to recharge before we jump on to the next thing. So this is what they're encouraging you to do, is to just stop and smell the roses. Look how far you've come. It is now time to maybe even journal or write about it. There's some sort of messages that are coming through the experience of you actually going through everything that you've learned, like how you have grown and how far you've come through this cycle. It's been a cycle, right? And here, Knight of Swords, this focus is what got you here. And I feel some of you have a story to share with us, like your life story. There's a spiritual aspect of it, but also a material aspect of it. This material world, your experience in it, your physical body, the connections, everything, right? So yes, I feel that there's many different experiences that you've had here, Virgo, and your soul is meant to express them. So each and every one of us are here on earth to connect, to love, and to share. And there's so much to learn on this earth. If we were all to unite and give each other the information that we have had through the journeys we've gone on, you know how much information and knowledge that would be for us to open up and actually see the world in a completely different way than we are right now. So this is the kind of power that you hold, Virgo. Is this information to absorb it, to process it. It's like you take it in, you process it, and then you're able to interpret it in a way that others can understand, that help heal their soul. And, this could be a channel that is forming for you through the experiences you're having of that giving and receiving, putting the energy out there, the exchange here, and then the receiving of it. When you're putting it out there, it's coming back in and you're seeing how it works. Like you're able to connect the dots here. Your clarity here is becoming very sharp. I'm seeing some of you with foresight, being able to predict or foretell something before it happens. It's like you have this inner knowing. It's a gift that is strengthening through this lunar eclipse here, everyone. So there's a lot of things that are going to happen over the next couple of weeks for you. I want you to get ready. And freedom. There's this like breaking free from something that might have been holding you back, or creating more freedom in your life to do the things that you're passionate about, or to focus on something that is important for you. I'm getting somebody that is preparing to run a marathon, right? That preparation is important in order to run that marathon. So I feel that some of you are in preparation for something. It doesn't have to be a marathon, it could be something else, right? Maybe you're preparing to take a trip to another country. So, I remember when I went to India, I had to get all my shots, and prepare to go for this long trip to a country I've never been. And yeah, that was really interesting. It's like a whole process. So there's a process here that is unfolding. I'm getting your schedule, your routines, your habit, your lifestyle in some way altering for a little while here over the next 3 to 4 weeks around this lunar eclipse. This could be you spending more time at home. It's like your day-to-day life changes a little bit. It could be just one thing. It could be you deciding, I'm going to wake up 1 hour earlier and exercise. That is something that you start and you stay in, and whether you follow through on that, that's another story. And the follow through, though, is happening. So yes, there is something happening here, and there's celebration, a milestone that you're going to reach, something that you're going to be proud of, and you're going to be cheered on. Now, I'm getting some sort of an event. Maybe you are organizing an event. I'm seeing you around other people here, Virgo. So because you're around other people, this is what they're showing me. It is a perfect time to network and get yourself out there. So connecting with people, especially in business, especially if you are trying to make connections for whatever reason, is going to pay off, because there's opportunities that are coming in, and there is this building of rapport here, giving you access to other ways of doing things, or just information and knowledge, but even friendship, right? So yeah, I'm seeing some of you mixing and mingling with people. There's an invitation. Perhaps you're going to be attending a wedding. Maybe you're an event planner and you're planning someone's wedding, right? So, yeah, I'm seeing someone that's using their mind a lot, their mind power, and focusing, setting intention behind the actions and decisions that they're making, having a clear vision. This is going to be very important. The fog is settling for some of you. You may have been going through something that was tough. It probably didn't make sense for some of you. And they want you to trust the unknown that was happening within that experience. So maybe there were things that were you couldn't explain that were happening, like signs and synchronicities within the experience you had that felt difficult. And I feel you have overcome something. And now you're here at this place where you can just relax and enjoy how far you've come and celebrate this journey that you're on. You have leveled up in a way, Virgo. Okay, you're leveling up in a way here around this lunar eclipse somewhere in your life. And I'm definitely seeing spirit celebrating this for you. I feel there's a graduation or a promotion, right? You're receiving something that you're really happy about. This is where your heart is singing. And Spirit wants your heart to sing more in your life, Virgo, to dabble in the things that actually make you smile, right? To enjoy the relationships without feeling guarded or masked, to really have a conversation or show up in an experience where you can be vulnerably you without the fear of anything else. I know that sometimes when we do step out in our life and we go out vulnerably naked, we can have experiences where right away our fears are confirmed by an experience we have. But you know what? Sometimes I feel like this is a test. And I know that spirit doesn't test us, but in a sense, I feel like it almost feels like a test where it's like, oh, okay, so I'm vulnerable. And this is where I get to test my strength to see whether I'm going to shut myself out or if I'm going to keep myself open and shine that light, that love. So, this is what is actually meant to happen, right? You're not going to fear love. Love is what creates the experiences that we desire to experience because we are made out of love. We show up on the earth through love, right? So, yeah, it's really interesting. Now, I feel that some of you are going to spend some time with your children. These could be adult children, or like, I don't know if you're a teacher, elementary school teacher, high school teacher, or you're part of a youth group, or, you have a nursery, you have a daycare center. Like, I'm seeing some of you working with kids here. And there's some sort of a celebration that is happening here. I'm getting some sort of an event at a school, and I'm seeing kids in, those, what are those sacks? And they're jumping, and there's a bunch of people with hula hoops, like a lot of different kinds of events at a school. So that might be just a confirmation for somebody out there because you're going through something like this. And a challenge. I'm seeing a sort of like a challenge that you're, a marathon, something like this, where you're preparing, and I see you crossing the finish line here. I don't know what place you're going to be in, but I'm seeing you crossing the finish line here and celebrating. Okay, so birthdays are coming up here for some of you as well. And this is stability, this is security that you have manifested in your life through the calculated decisions and choices that you have made that are aligned to what you're trying to create in your life. You're very aligned right now, Virgo. And this is something that they want you to implement in your day-to-day life, is to keep yourself aligned by putting some foundations in the ground. Um, I've got a daily schedule where, I've got different kind of routines, rituals in place that keep me at a certain vibration and frequency. And I've had those for many, many years since I was 16 years old. And it's worked for me, so I've never gotten rid of them because I thought, you know what, this actually helps me elevate myself. Why would I change it if it helps me get to where I need to be and do what it is that I'm trying to do here on earth? So, having a schedule, a routine, and stabilizing yourself, understanding who you are as you're moving through your life's experience. Sometimes I feel like we lose ourselves and we're floating around in the world. And what Spirit is doing is drawing you back to who you are, stabilizing and centering yourself in that energy, and then focusing from there. It's like, okay, what is it that I want to create? What kind of experience am I desiring to have right now? What is it that you're calling in? This is going to manifest through the actions that you take. So your actions are what manifests your reality. So it's your energy, the kind of energy that you're emitting in the world, right? Through the words that you're speaking, through, body language, and what you're emitting through your physical human body, right? So make sure you're taking care of your wellness here as well, not rushing around and, kind of ignoring your body, the signs that your physical body is giving to you, right? Any kind of physical ailments, you want to go get those looked at, right? Don't ignore your body. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here. I'm just reading the energies of the cards. So what we're going to do now is walk through a sacred forest together. So this is the sacred forest, and I'm going to pull a message out. There's a message waiting for you in this forest. This is your connection to earth. This is your connection to the universe, to the animals, to everything. So we are getting here for you. Okay, and we're going to use this one on top. Water spirit, manifesting dreams. You are manifesting dreams right now. And some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. We've got a seal or otter here. And this beautiful lake. I love the imagery here. 46 is a number on this card. So another light code frequency connecting you to this reading. So perhaps you've seen that number around. So 46. So as we are walking through this sacred forest together, in the sparky water of the forest stream, otters plunge into the cold waters and resurface to race to the shore and then plunge back into the water. Small ones, big ones are there. Otters of all sizes join in the fray. The brook seems to be laughing with joy with their antics. So your dreams can come true, Virgo. Truly. However, there are a few steps necessary for this to occur. First, believe that you deserve it because you do. Know that you are worthy of it because you are. Act as if your dreams had already come true. Move your body like someone whose desires have manifested. Most important, you must also take action in the direction of your dreams. This is not the time to sit around and passively wait for things to turn out. Give deeply and fully of who you are. For the more that you give, the more that you will receive. Allow your emotions and feelings to flow. Don't repress or suppress the truth of your soul. As you focus on gratitude for what you already have, more joy and abundance will grow in your life. Water energy traditionally represents your feelings and emotions, which you're going to feel because we have the lunar eclipse. As in all things, too much emotion can be depleting. And too little emotion can be draining. When your emotions flow as clearly as a mountain stream, then you are at a pivotal time to distinctly state your intentions and dreams. And the forces of the universe will answer and support your dreams coming true. The spirit of the water says, water flows in cycles, and right now you are in a cycle of manifesting your dreams. Don't stop the flow by doubting or hesitating. Allow your emotions the freedom to be expressed. Timing is everything, and right now is your time. So that is your message from Water Spirit here in the Sacred Forest. We are going to now seal your reading with an angel number. So this is a real world sign for you. You might be seeing this number around. Okay, so we are getting for you 1010 in process. You are in process. Things are in process. They want you to trust in the process as well. So if you're seeing this number, time for a change in your life, and you might already be feeling the time has come for change to take place. You are on the right track. You're just going to move in a new direction now. And there's a lot of messages coming in for you from the universe, through the animals, through numbers. Everything that is happening is a part of your soul evolution. Okay, and this lunar eclipse is supporting you in your soul's evolution. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.